on initiation.
Oh no.
Oh. Bad. Oh boy. I love how everyone's car is so much louder than mine. Y'all be screaming in my ears.
Cut it close.
Oh, it's all good.
Shallow, I mean. That's the word I wanted.
Send it.
Nick Graham, get out of here. Let's go.
Followed you straight off the track.
Fuck on the grass. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Justin, do you have a Seto audio on? Okay. I can't hear cars.
That was actually last stream too.
Ah, shit.
There you go.
I was able to join.
Okay, cool. Alright, so then we're good on judging. So if you guys, Jordan, can you just stream through Discord for Parker? Cool. That or, yeah, that's probably gonna be best, because then Sneeze will judge as well, but I'll have to drive also. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I don't really have anything for the drivers meeting from an admin perspective. Parker, do you have anything to cover from judging?
Not really. If anybody needs me to go over what I went over during qualifying, I can. I don't really have anything pulled up right now, so I'll have to go off of memory.
Okay, so we're doing the start off from the right side. The lead driver on the right. Okay. Could you go off memory because I wasn't here for qualifying?
Yeah, I've got the track map pulled up here now. 1 second.
Do we have anyone running late?
It's gonna have to be you.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be you, Jordan.
It's gonna work, but
I can help you get it set up here in a second.
Okay.
So we've got outside zone 1 there, obviously on entry. Just make sure you are entering soon enough. We will be watching for that because in practice before qualifying and qualifying, I did notice a couple people were entering quite late. So just be certain of that. The rumble strip rule tonight, since there is a white
That would have been a clean trade.
track limits line, we don't want you to be on the rumble strips at all. If you are, that is going to be counted as a tire off, depending on how many tires you have on the rumble strips. The only decel area is after outside zone 4 at the end of the quarter-mile long Bonji. So that's the only place we want to see a handbrake pull or anything like that. We know it can be tempting going into outer zone 5, but we don't want to see any handbrake or anything like there since there is no decel. Let's see. Style points will be pretty heavy tonight since there is really only 2 or 3 areas where you can show style. So coming out of outer zone 4, going into the inner clip 2, Big angle through there. We'll be watching for that. That'll get you style points. And then a fast, snappy transition into the wall on outer zone 5 will get you a lot of style points.
Okay, cool. I appreciate
Other
it.
than that, yeah, no problem. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right, sounds like it's good to go. I'm gonna hop over to judges chat and get Jordan set up with the light, and I will hop back over whenever we're ready.
All right. Is commentary using the other channel also?
Yeah, we'll use the commentary channel,
Yeah.
and just obviously go off the stream.
All right, perfect.
Alright, so we're going off of stream for commentary.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to, and then we got distracted talking. Yeah, let me let them know we're gonna start.
Alright, let's see who our first run of the night is. Transcendence and CJ, which I don't believe is here tonight. He's the new one. I won't lie, I never even knew that was there.
What's that? The audio?
Yep,
Oh,
I've always exited out of the servers and changed mine.
oh no, it's on the right hand side. Just move your mouse over, and then it's like the first one.
Welp.
The more you know.
This game continues to show me new things after 3 years.
Alright. Everyone's getting situated. Yeah, we can hear everything. Or I can.
Yeah.
I can hear. Yep, I hear us. Yep. While we get all set up here, this is round 18, I believe. Let me see.
Yeah, I think so. I think last week was 17, or 2 weeks ago, 17.
Yeah, so
And
round
this
18,
one,
here we are at EDN Anglesey.
The Transcendence doing a quiet, standing, still burnout.
Right now we're waiting on his competitor, who's a new driver. Driver has 3 minutes to show up to the line. Transcendence throwing his car in gear, says, let's go. Let's do this.
Alright, I think we're getting ready to run it.
It's like a buy run. It's going to be in place for Transcendence here.
Waiting on the light. We're gonna kick off round 18 with a buy run.
Transcendence qualified first. To see a good run here.
start round 18 with the bye run, going into first outside zone, initiating and making it to that inner clip. Fill in that second outside zone, going down the straight to Manji. And coming up on the second inner clip. And over to the outside zone by the wall to finish out with one more inside clip. Really good run, looked really good. That was a solid run. I couldn't really see any flaws or anything. Yeah, I think whoever goes against him is gonna have a pretty tough battle.
Yeah, I can tell he's definitely been putting some time in on the track. And braking zone was good, no issues. I know a lot of us have been having trouble with some of the rumble strips just due to the length of the track. Transcendence said not an issue today.
Yeah, car looked good too. I really like his car, looks really clean. So next up, we're gonna have Rebel and Flat Forever. So should be a good battle. Drove against Rebel a couple times tonight and was pretty good. Was able to chase him and he was throwing out some good leads. So should be able to see how well Rebel performs. I believe both of them are running new cars this week. So we got Rebel in his new 86, and then we're gonna have Flat in a GTR.
Yeah, should be a good battle. Rebel qualified 8, Flat qualified 9, so it'll be very competitive. Both drivers are qualified neck and neck, so good second battle here. Looks like Rebel will be leading.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they know who's leading first. Oh, looks like they're swapping it out. Right, there we go. Rebel's taking a spot in the lead position. So this week we're leading from the right side, and then chase drivers are going to be on the left side.
Looks like both of them are trying to get that extra downforce with those spoilers and not like a track.
Yeah, Flat looks like he's going on a skiing vacation, not competing. Alrighty, here we go. Lights green, and they're off. Rebel in the lead, Flat Forever in the chase position. And Rebel initiates, looks like Flat cut the wall on initiation. But surprisingly catches back up to Rebel. Doesn't look like it threw him off too much for how hard of a hit that looked. Rebel filling those zones on the straightaway, looking really good. Coming into that inside clip. Really throwing down a solid run. Flat right there with him though. Looks like Rebel got that wall as well. And it's gonna miss that last inner clip. And yeah, it looks like Flat spun behind him. Rebel had a really good run coming up to that wall tap. It just looks like it upset the car a little too much and straightened him out.
Other than that, it looked like a very good run. Aside from the end, you could tell Flat was trying to cover that ground the whole way through, which he did do a good job of maintaining angle and getting up there to try and kill that proximity.
Alrighty, here we go. Flat going to be the lead as the drivers swap. Rebel looking like he was sleeping at the line. A little bit behind Flat. Flat going into initiation, doesn't get the wall this time. Throwing massive angle though into that first outside zone. Looks like a little too much angle. And Rebel is gonna take him out and go on by him. And it looks like we have a Uno Reverso, and Flat is now the chase driver. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. We're going to see how the judges rule this.
Yeah, you don't even have to wait. It's going to be a one more time.
Alrighty, so we got our insider Aaron coming in here.
I'm judging.
Letting us know. Oh, you're judging for the night?
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. Aaron, a stand-in judge. Coming in and letting us know it's going to be a one more time. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess and say both drivers had too many mistakes to really define who won. There was mistakes on both leads and mistakes on both chases. So we will see what we can get with this second run tonight. Like Rebel is going off-roading, dropping a couple tires here and there, and Flat's gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and overtake you and pass you. And yeah, we'll see how the changes do this as well. Yeah, I saw that. Rebel shooting flames out of every single possible location he can.
That first inside clip is definitely a tough one. So definitely makes it or break it after that first outside clip.
Yeah, it definitely does.
By Flat. Going a little wide for that inside clip, hitting that second outer zone. Last time, big angle, throws it back, he goes off track, comes through.
Alrighty. We're gonna have to see how the judges rule this as well.
Alright, the win's going to flat 4 because he more or less completed his chase run.
Okay. So there we go. Judges have spoken. Looks like Flat's gonna go ahead and take this one. He completed his chase run. So yeah, the win's gonna go to Flat 4. So congratulations to Flat and his new car debut, getting a victory. And yeah. Alright, so next up we're going to have Aaron and Sneeze Master. Sneeze Master is going to be leading first. Aaron is going to be in the chase. Sneeze Master's car looking like it needs a refresh. It's definitely been through all 18 rounds just like that.
He's consistent. He feels it. He feels the car.
He does. He is a pretty consistent driver.
Warming up some tires here. I think he's waiting for Aaron to get into the server. Sneeze leading, Aaron chasing. The cars in the Battle52 series run Gravy Garage physics. So even though all these cars, or most of the cars here, are custom cars, all the cars are running a different model or various models of Gravy Garage physics on them.
What physics do you run, Dave?
So mine, I just switched over to the E46 Ready. Usually it's the 200 SX Alex, but switched it up a little bit. Very nice. Yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's a new car and everything, so I'm happy with it. Can't complain.
It's a quick one, that's for sure. It's a quick car. Looks like we're still waiting on Aaron to get in here. Not sure if he's having any issues. Oh, there he is. Alright, so it looks like Aaron is ready to go, pulling up to the line. Alrighty, and we got Sneeze in the right side leading first, Aaron in the chase position on the left side. 2 BMWs going at it and waiting on the light. Not sure what Sneeze is doing.
Tire pressure up?
Maybe. They might be waiting on the stand-in judge.
Oh, yep, because
Looks like that's who they're waiting on. I know Kyle is the stand-in judge right now. Looks like he just disconnected from the server though. So we'll see if they're ready to go. Looks like Nick is actually going to be the stand-in judge now. So we got Nick Graham, who will be filling in for Aaron. Alrighty, let's see if these 2 drivers are ready to go. We can keep this rolling. Alrighty, light turns green, Sneeze off. The right side with the lead. Aaron in the chase position. Sneeze with a big initiation. Going into that first inner clip. Aaron right behind him, Sneeze just getting into that first outside zone. Down the straightaway, filling all those zones. Into the second inner clip. Like to see Aaron a little bit closer. Looks like he's lacking some of the proximity that he needs, but we'll see how Sneeze's chase compares. Overall, pretty good lead by Sneeze. Aaron was also back there, but like I said, needed a little bit closer proximity. Like to see him a little bit closer than where he was.
yeah, it's definitely a tough track. Once if you lose them, it's hard to reel them back in. The only last option or last resort to catch them is almost using no decel on that last average zone.
Yeah, it definitely is. Once you've been left, like you said, it's extremely hard to catch back up. So you really have to be on him the entire time on the run up. And it looks like Sneeze is trying to do that. Sneeze initiates, see what Aaron can do. Aaron filling that first inner clip, dropping a couple tires on that second outside zone, and dropping a couple more going into the straightaway. We'll see how that affects his run with the judges. And Sneeze is also a little bit closer, proximity, but looks like Sneeze had something go on while going into that first inner clip, and we're gonna have to see how the judges rule that, if they're gonna give him a one more time, or what's gonna go on, because I know Aaron dropped a couple tires, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what the judges say.
Tires are a little too hot there, and then that run, the transition.
Yeah, he did spend quite a bit of time warming those tires up. we wait for the judges to come and give us a decision. I just want to let everybody who's watching know that. Oh, here we go.
The judges have a decision. We are going to give the win to Aaron for that one.
Alrighty, can you give us a little breakdown real quick of why?
Yeah, so it was kind of tough. Aaron on his chase was lagging a little far behind and did have a couple of corrections, but unfortunately Sneeze did zero his chase. So because Aaron did complete both of his runs, the win is going to go to him.
Awesome. Alrighty, I appreciate it. So there we go. Aaron is going to take the win. Unfortunately, Sneeze is going to take the loss for that run. Not something you see all the time. Sneeze is not one to lose in the very first run that he completes, but you know it happens to every driver regardless. I believe I'm up, so I will see you in a bit.
Yep. See it. All right. So next up we have Drowning Turtle and Saxy Beast. We'll wait for those two to join. I'm not sure if Saxy Beast is here or not. We'll wait and see. May end up being a bye run for Drowning Turtle. So the last few rounds have been very tight and technical tracks. The previous winners selected some tight and technical tracks, and then they decided to stretch it out and give us some room to stretch the legs here. So now we're at this track here, very high speed track. That first initiation point, you're going usually 70 miles an hour, 70, 80 miles an hour off that first initiation.
All right, I come hang out with you.
Ah, what's that?
Hey, buddy.
Congrats on the win.
Thanks. Whew. I was sitting there. I didn't know that he went 4 tires off in his chase.
Hmm.
And I mean, obviously, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Yeah.
So he didn't say anything. And normally he will when he comes back. He'll be like, ah, damn it. And so I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt good. Felt good after being out for 2 weeks to come back and take out James.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of practice on this track either. What, just
No.
tonight?
Yeah, half an hour yesterday and tonight.
Okay.
But I'm currently trying to figure out why my Oculus isn't charging because it's trying to die.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
We got Drowning Turtle pulling up to the line.
All right. He might end up with a buy run.
Yeah, I don't think Saxy Beast is here tonight. We haven't seen him.
He's been trying to get everything set up the last 2 nights, and it just doesn't seem to want to work for him. He was having issues getting connected to our server yesterday. So I think we will see a buy run. Did he cycle the light, or is it just still sitting on the
Right now, still limited.
stall?
So wait, Battle52 is sponsored by Cammus. Cammus does have a whole slew of different sim racing equipment. They just recently released a handbrake, so you can check that out on their website. And you can use the coupon code to purchase your fancy new handbrake, Battle52, to get you 5% off.
Alrighty. Well, he was supposed to be sending him. Alright, he's sending him now. Well, okay, you know, he's supposed to. I do my best out here.
Alright, there we go. So, Drowning Turtle is off and away. We got a right-hand turn from this first outer zone just after initiation. Good initiation coming into an inside clip. And going through the Monty section, you have outer zone, another outer zone, and last outer zone. After this is a decel zone into an inside clip. And pushing right up against the wall. Judges want to see big angle. Here they're looking for quick snappy transitions there for that style.
That was a really good buy run.
Yeah, very consistent.
Yeah, very smooth. Alrighty, perfect. So we've got Blastoids and Nick Graham next. So I'm gonna go back to my day job.
All right.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Make sure you got your glasses on. All right, Blastoise and Nick Graham. So both of these drivers have wins. See how this battle turns out. Blastoise has been getting some practice in on the track. I haven't really seen Nick Graham run on the track too much aside from tonight, so we'll see if how that plays in his favor. Nick Graham, though, usually is a driver that shows up and performs. I guess we got Blastoise rolling up in the C5 here. Blastoise is going to be in the lead, qualifying second. And then we got Nick Graham in chase. So Nick Graham, a E30. Looks like they're off Blastoise with a good initiation. Nick Graham coming in chase, reeling him back in. Blastoise laying heavy on the throttle through this outer section here.
Alrighty, I'm back. Had to take a break really quick.
Oh, no worries. Blastoise coming up to this wall. Transitions. Last outer zone through the inside clip coming around. Nick Graham reeling him back in, so it looks like he'd catch up to him, then kind of pull away. So here we go. Drivers will switch. That was a good lead by Blastoise. Good consistent lead. Nick Graham had a little bit of distance between the two. Again, this track, it's one of those tracks you have to really be on the driver. If you're chasing, you definitely have to be on the lead right off the bat and straight off of initiation. There we go, they're off. We have Nick Graham in the lead and Blastoise chasing.
Looks like Blastoise surging in on him on that second inner clip. Coming up to the wall. And finishing it out pretty strong. I did see a couple mistakes on Blastoise's chase. We're going to have to see what the judges say. I didn't catch Nick Graham's chase. I know you did. How would you say those two compare?
So Nick Graham's chase, the distance I think is going to definitely play a factor. The proximity just wasn't as close as Blastoise's. However, I didn't see as many corrections, and Blastoise did have some corrections. So we could potentially see it one more time.
All right, the win is going to go to Blastoise.
Blastoise
All right. Looks like Blastoise is taking the win tonight. Alrighty. Would have liked to hear a little bit of an explanation, but no big deal. Yeah, I didn't catch that run, but I thought maybe the mistakes and the corrections that I saw Blastoise make in his chase was going to lead up to possibly a one more time, just based off of me not seeing the first run. But Looks like Blastoise is getting the win. Congratulations to Blastoise. And let's see who we have up next.
Should be myself.
Oh, dude named Dave. I am Dave's biggest fan. I'm constantly rooting for him. He is long overdue for a win.
Alright, I'm hopping out of here.
Alrighty. So yeah, we got a dude named Dave and Kyle coming up. Looks like Dave is going to be leading first. Kyle is going to be taking the left lane and the chase position first. And yeah, we will see what Dave's new 8.6 is able to do. And we'll also see what Kyle's S15 is able to do. His S15 is one good looking car. So I'm excited to see it. Excited to see it drive. Alrighty, we got Kyle up here pulling up to the line, waiting on Dave. Yeah, it is. It's a nice looking car though. Looks really good. Alrighty, we got Dave coming up here with the blinky strobe lights and the breathing neon lights, and we will see what we can do and see how these runs go. All right, dude named Dave in the lead position, Kyle in the S15 in the chase position first, and we're just waiting on the light. Alrighty, green means go, and they're off. Looks like Kyle's trying to keep up with them on that run up, and Dave is out of there. Dave going into the initiation, into that first outside zone, going up to the first inner clip, getting that first inner clip and filling that second outside zone. Hitting the straightaways a little shallow, but filled that third outside zone, going into the second inner clip and up to the wall. And finishing it out on that last inner clip. Looked like a good lead. A couple mistakes here and there from both drivers, but overall a good lead. I would have liked to see Kyle have a little bit more proximity, but this track is pretty hard too. Once, like we've been saying all night, once you get left behind on this track, it's very hard to catch up. Alrighty, so driver's position switch, and we have Kyle now in the lead and Dave in the chase position. Let's see how this plays out. Alrighty, Kyle going into that first outside zone, over into the inner clip. Filling that second outside zone all the way, going down that straightaway, looking really good. Filling that in outside zone as well, into the inner clip. Looks like Dave has pretty good proximity to Kyle. See if they can finish out this run. And there we go. Good run. Kyle threw down a really good lead, and Dave had a very good chase. My opinion, I think we're going to see Dave take the win just based off of Dave having a little bit more proximity in his chase than Kyle. But overall, it was still a very good run. I think Kyle did have the better lead though, so we'll see if that influences the judges at all. Kyle did get into the zones a little bit more than Dave did.
All right, Dave is gonna get the win.
Alrighty, there we go. We got Dave getting the win. So, good job to both drivers. That was a good run. Alrighty, next up we have Mr. Nick Stacy and Giant Dabs. I'm
And
not sure if Giant Dabs is here this week. We'll have to wait and see. It looks like he's offline right now, so looks like this is going to be another buy run.
All right, I'm back. Gotta take the dog out.
That's quick.
Want me to jump in on your commentary, but I'm gonna count Stacy down when the light goes green on my screen.
Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, so it looks like Nick is having some difficulty seeing the light. And it does look like this is going to be a buy run. So we're going to be able to see Nick complete his buy run and get a little preview of what a future battle will hold. Alrighty, there goes Nick. Looking solo out there, missing a chase driver. And going into that inside clip. Ooh, looks like he may have straightened up, but not a big deal. It's just a buy run for him. And there we go. So Dave, tell us, how did you manage to take the dog out so fast? Was it the rogue energy that did it?
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, it actually, I was able to get back, take them out, and come back so fast. So just like rogue energy, that's what gives me the energy to do so. And their shipping is about just as fast. So if you order from them, but you only get that as long as you use the Battle52 discount code, then you'll get it super fast. Other than that, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I was talking to Aaron a little bit afterwards with that battle between him and Sneeze Master, and he credited the Cammus direct drive wheel to his victory, which I've heard is an entry level wheel that has 15 Newton meters of force at a very, very reasonable price. So if you're interested in picking up a new wheelbase, the Cammus direct drive wheel should be on your radar. They do have pedals as well. So if you want to replace those old Logitech pedals that you've been having to use, go ahead and check out Cammus for a set of pedals and a direct drive wheelbase.
And we got a couple of drivers in the series that run Cammus.
I believe Nick Stacy actually does.
Yeah, he's got like a full setup, I believe.
Yeah, and we just saw a preview of how smooth he runs. So if you want to drive like Nick Stacy and win all your battles, think about picking up a Cammus direct drive. Alrighty, as we wait for the next drivers, which I believe is UP Drift and Battle E46. How'd your battle go, Dave? Got anything to bring up about it?
It felt really good. You know, the track was really hit or miss for me. Sometimes it's feeling good. It's that after that initiation, so that first initiation going into that first inside clip is always the scariest. You don't know whether the car's gonna hold or just want to basically no traction and just slide right on. But luckily it held, and I was able to just keep that proximity. That was really my biggest thing. I didn't want to have anything leave any sort of gap to where I'd have to reel him back in. So I played the cards and went for it and just tried to keep that close proximity.
All looked good. Alrighty, we got UP Drift up here in the lead, or UP Drift in the chase, and Battle E46 in the lead position in the 180. So here we go. Let's see what these drivers can do. Battle E46, a very consistent driver. UP in that G35 sedan, not something you see all the time on a Seto. Battle E46 making it all the way out to that second outside zone, filling all of those outside zones on the straightaway, but dropping a couple tires going into that second inside clip. We'll see how that affects him. And looks like he had some good proximity to that wall in that outside zone to finish off the run on that inside clip.
UP was definitely pushing the pressure on Battle.
Yeah, he did. I like to see that close proximity. I like to see exciting battles. I understand, you know, not all of them are super, like, gonna be super close and stuff. So it's really nice when you do get to see a driver really put pressure on the lead driver. I really like his car. I like the G35 sedan.
Yeah, it's good. I know a lot of drivers drive in real life and do use their in real life cars. So,
Yeah.
Which is good. Get yourself improved.
All right, UP going into that first outside zone, taking out that inside clip, dropping a couple tires as well though into the second outside zone. See how he is on that straightaway, filling all of the zones, huge angle going into the second inside clip, but he holds it and should be getting some of those style points. Really looking good. Both drivers made a couple mistakes here and there, but we'll see how the judges judge it. This is a judging sport after all, so we will let the professionals decide. Who do you think took it though?
Ooh, man. I feel like maybe leaning towards the slider towards Battle E46. I'm not sure. Let's just see.
All right, I'm leaning towards UP. I think. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
All right, boys. Battle E46 gets the win.
Battle E46 taking the win. All right, Dave, you were right. You called it. Alrighty. Yeah, I really thought UP had a better lead, but hey, the judges make the decisions, and I just listen and repeat back what they say. So looks like up next we're gonna have Transcendence and Flat. Transcendence driving 100-point laps on this track. So this is gonna be a tough battle for Flat, but I think Flat can pull it off, and we will see how this battle goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be moving into the second round here. It's definitely going to be some good battles. It looks like paired up here. Transcendence and Flat, and then Aaron and yourself.
Yeah, nervous about that one. Aaron is one of those drivers that, like, you don't know what he's gonna do. He's either gonna like throw down a perfect run, or yeah. So he's fun to drive against. I really enjoy driving with Aaron, regardless of if it's comp or just driving on a Seto. He's always fun to drive with.
Wow, getting this car all set up here. Anxious to see. I'd like to see Flat throw down really good run here.
Yeah, I would too. Looks like he's gonna be in the chase position first. I believe Flat had a good chase last time against Rebel, so maybe he'll be able to make a good impression on the judges in the very first part of this battle. Transcendence coming out in that S14, looking really good.
So Transcendence had a bye run last round, so we'll see if that hurts him. Not as fresh with tandeming.
That's true. You get that assured victory, but it really is nice to go up against a another driver in the first round. I want to steal the wheels off of Transcendence's car. I really like those.
Yeah, that's a good looking car. I like the tinted taillights. Good
Yeah,
looking.
yeah, it looks really good.
Good looking car.
It is. So is Flot's though. Flot's good. Flot has a good looking car as well. That's a big old boat, man. All right, looks like the light's going down and they're off. Transcendence taking the lead. Flot right there with him. Big smooth initiation.
Yeah, Flat's pushing. There he goes. Right up on him.
Oh no. Looks like Transcendence dropped a couple tires. Oh, Flat really took a hit. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what the judges say. I definitely think Transcendence is gonna go into that with the advantage. Transcendence did drop a couple tires, but I believe Flat may have zeroed his chase.
Yeah, with that
So,
wall impact.
yeah. Hope his car's okay. We'll have to see how it goes on the lead for him. You hate to see it, man. I hate seeing drivers get eliminated. I wish we could all just drive, have a good time, but it's how it goes. And we do have a good time here, but all right, here we go. Flat going into that first outside zone into the inner clip. Going out to that second outside zone, dropping a tire. Transcendence, not really very close to him. Like to see a little bit closer proximity. Does look like he's trying to close the gap. And it looks like we're gonna finish out this run. And yeah, I definitely think Transcendence is gonna end up taking that. I think that wall impact is just gonna hurt Flat's run too much. We'll have to wait on the judges and see what we got. I believe next up is gonna be Aaron and myself. So we will see who takes that. I don't mind losing to Aaron if I do. Aaron's a good dude and good driver as well. So
Yeah, y'all two haven't that too much in common.
I think the last time we battled was on the Tsuchigari course. I don't think we have battled or really driven together. We just don't really drive together that much. Not as much as I would want. I enjoy driving with him. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Aaron's a good driver. His car's quick, so the only lap I put against him in practice, I hit him. So I'm going into this battle with not a lot of practice against Aaron. So
Right, so judges have a decision on that one, and we're gonna go ahead and give Transcendence the win.
alrighty, I appreciate it.
No problem at all.
Alright, Transcendence walking away with a win.
Alrighty, I'm gonna hop over and I will see you with either a win or a loss after this.
Alright. Sounds good. Good luck.
Thanks.
Alright, so Aaron and Drowning Turtle coming up next. Round 2 here, working our way through the bracket. The winner of this battle will be battling Transcendence in the semifinals. Looks like the drivers are getting loaded in here. If you're interested in joining us for driving in our competition, we do limit the spots to 16 drivers. And if you're interested, head over to the Facebook page, Battle52. Send us a message. We'll go back to you with the driver's application. We got Aaron loaded in, and looks like Johnny Pearl's loaded in right behind him there. Both drivers are pretty familiar with each other, so it should make for very good battles here. Looks like Aaron's going to be leading this first one. Aaron coming up here. Initiates. Looks like maybe hit 2 tires on the limit for sure. A little correction there. Dying Turtle closing that gap. Ooh, Aaron dropping the tire off. That transition comes decel zone here. Good inside clip by both drivers. Transition up against the wall. Through the last inside clip. Finishing. Good run by Aaron. Tire down, tire off, a little wide on the inside. Good proximity by Drowning Turtle. See how that plays going into switch here. Drivers are set. Right, it's green. Drowning Turtle's off. So Aaron decides to keep that proximity. Aaron creeping up, closing that gap. Turtle driving right on the outside. Inside this inside clip. Aaron super close, applying that pressure to him through this last inside clip. And finishing Aaron very good chase. Drowning Turtle had an excellent lead right on that outside. Very aggressive line choice by Turtle. Let's see what the judges have to say. Right now, I'm almost thinking it's going to be a tough one. Maybe one more time.
Alright, so judges have a decision on that one, and we're going to go ahead and give Turtle the win.
Alright, Drowning Turtle with the win. What's the reason?
Just better overall, better chase, better lead, more consistent. Aaron, he did have 4 tires off in his lead, so that was a major factor in consideration.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, it was just so better.
Awesome. Good, good. So, Drowning Turtle with the win. Moving on to the next set of drivers here. Be Blastoise and dude named Dave.
myself.
We got Ran Blastoise will be leading.
Alrighty. Man, what a run. Alrighty, so next up, I believe we have Blastoise and dude named Dave. Let's take a look at the bracket here. Yeah, looks like Blastoise is going to be leading and Dave will be chasing. Alrighty, here we go. Waiting on the light. Two good looking cars. We got a C5 Corvette going up against an 8.6. And we'll see which driver is going to take away this win. Alrighty, and they're off. Blastoise in the lead position. Dude named Dave in that chase right on his rear bumper. Blastoise throwing it into that first outside zone, going into that inner clip. Looking real smooth, throwing down a good lead line, but Dave is right there with him. Going into the straightaway. Dave is just sticking with him right there. Blastoise throwing down a very smooth lead run though as well. Going into that wall. Oh, Blastoise throwing huge angle, but it looks like he did straighten out towards the end. Looks like he may have cut Dave off, but I believe the judges may rule in favor of Dave with that. Man, that's really a bummer. That's not a good way to end a run, especially when you throw down such a good lead like that. To end it right there like that on that last inner clip, that's not a fun feeling, but anything can happen. We'll see what Dave does going into this lead, and we'll see if Blastoise can leave an impression on the judges. Alrighty, there we go. We got Dave taking off. Blastoise is sticking with him right there as well. Dave throwing it in, going into that inner clip. Blastoise surging on him, trying to catch back up with him. Dave looking pretty consistent. Blastoise surging on him again. And surging on him at the last inner clip. Yeah, I think we're going to see Dave take the victory on that one just due to that mistake and Blastoise's chase. But we'll wait for the judges to let us know.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a look at something in the replay real fast. It just gives about 5 minutes.
Okay, you're good. All right, we're gonna wait on the judges here. They're gonna take a look at something. Want to make sure that they get everything correct, and really appreciate the judges doing that. Making sure that the right calls are made, and yeah, we'll see what they see what they have to say. Might be taking a look at that last inner clip to see if maybe Dave got into him and caused him to throw that huge angle, or are they seeing if maybe yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see what the outcome is. And yep. All righty, here we go. Dave looks like he's getting tapped a little bit by Blastoise going into that outside zone. And Blastoise saying, I'm just going to pass you. You're a little too slow.
Alright. We're gonna give the win to Dave.
Alrighty. Were y'all checking out the
Yeah, we were watching replay real quick.
and to see if Dave bumped Blastoise?
He did, but Blastoise had zeroed prior to that. He straightened out after the first outer zone coming in, or after interclip 1. Straightened after interclip 1 going to like the Manji. He straightened through the Manji.
That's a tough spot, man. And that's
But-
that's a really easy spot to straighten.
Yeah, it's really easy to get like understeer through there and just lose it, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep, I feel that on a whole nother level.
Yes, sir.
And I'm hungry. I can't wait to go eat dinner.
We're almost there.
I know. Alrighty. Alrighty, so there we go. Dave taking the win. Judges, we're just taking a look at the replay to see if maybe there was something that they missed. And looks like they already knew about the straighten on that straightaway. So Dave getting the win. Moving on to the next part of the bracket. All right, next up we're gonna have Mr. Nick Stacy versus Battle E46. This is gonna be a good battle. Both drivers are very consistent, so this is gonna be a good battle. I'd like to see how this goes down. Once you get later into this bracket, it's very skilled drivers, and anybody can make a mistake, but anybody can take a win as well. So,
All right, I'm back.
alrighty, Dave. Hello. How did it go?
Man, I feel like I was driving super aggressive on that one. Almost.
Yeah,
Almost. There.
you were on his door, man.
Yeah, yeah. And you know that's one of my, I don't know, we talked about that too, like me I guess driving too aggressively, and not leaving room for like that wiggle room that needs to be there, or is nice to have that little buffer zone or that space to be there. So we'll see. But it worked out. I mean, it played out in my favor. Luckily, I prefer to drive more aggressively anyways. So
Yeah, you gotta have a really good lead to do that as well, though. So
Yeah.
it's not every run that you can drive super aggressive.
no,
But
and that's
yeah, I wasn't sure if you had bumped him and caused him to throw that much angle going into the last center clip.
Mhm.
Or I'm assuming that's what the judges were taking a look at, but I guess
Yeah,
he had
so-
straightened out.
So there was contact on that side. They were looking. So that, I guess.
Oh man, we got a wild light driving down here.
He ended up,
Here he
straightening,
comes.
and then there was contact there, but they deemed that they weren't sure if it was decel or whatever at the incorrect zone. But that's a good thing about driving with Blastoise. You know, I've driven with him constantly all this week, so I was very familiar with him. So I trusted his lead. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay on his door and push. Very good lead. They throw it down. which can be
Yeah.
a good chase. Helps.
Alrighty, so we got the light back. It drove over here. Man, it's still going. It looks like it's going to complete its own run. Anybody who goes against the light has lost. The light is undefeated. So if you want to try and go against the light, hit us up on Facebook and try and become a driver, and maybe you could dethrone the Battle52 light. So we got Nick Stacy up here in the lead, and Battle E46, and they are off. Both drivers very consistent. This is going to be a good battle. Let's see how this plays out. Battle E46 already a little bit behind. Looks like he didn't have the best run up, but he does look like he's closing the distance. Nick Stacy throwing down a solid lead. Always a consistent driver. Battle E46, ooh, right there flirting with straightening out. Not sure how the judges are going to rule with that. But Nick Stacy really throwing a solid lead down. And looks like Battle E46 said, I'm here at the very end, and gave him a little tap. So I do think the advantage is going to go to Nick Stacy, but we'll have to wait and see how this plays out.
Yeah, I agree. Nick Stacy, always a consistent driver.
I
kind of
know.
to the Cammus wheel.
Yeah, it's the Cammus wheel, man. It is. It really is. Alrighty, here we go. Battle E46 in the lead. Nick Stacy in the chase.
Solid initiation by Battle E46 coming through that inside clip there. Nick Stacy closing that gap. Make sure that proximity is there. Good fill in that outside zone. Through the D-cell, inside clip, and getting right up against that wall.
There we go. Good run. Battle E46 had a really good lead. I'd say it was pretty on par with Nick Stacy's. Maybe a little better. But unfortunately, I think Nick Stacy had a better chase than Battle E46. So we're gonna have to see how the judges rule this. And looks like one's here now.
All right, we are going with Nick Stacy.
Nick Stacy. Alrighty, there we go. Nick Stacy's gonna take the win on this. Yeah, that was a good battle. Yeah, Patient coming in here saying first I've seen a rear-wheel drive drift prelude, and I can agree. Apparently there is a drift prelude on YouTube, but it's front-wheel drive, but somehow they make it work. It's really interesting, man. I had it shown to me, and it's a weird video. That dude hucks that car around, so go check it out on YouTube. It's pretty hilarious to watch a front wheel drive prelude try and drift, but dude, it works. So alrighty, Dave, well, I believe this is
you're up.
Me and Transcendence, so I'm gonna go give it my best. I will see you in a minute.
All right. So we got Drowning Turtle and Transcendence. Transcendence hold down that #1 qualifying spot, showing that he is on top, going against Drowning Turtle. Both drivers are very consistent. Drowning Turtle definitely may have odds may be stacked against him here, so we'll see. Tonight, both drivers have been very consistent. Haven't really shown too much issues between both of them. So we'll see. We got S14 here and a 350Z. I guess Z33. Should use chassis codes anyways. So we'll see how they go. We're on into the semifinals here. Transcendence will lead. Drowning Turtle going into chase. If you're just tuning in, we're on the semifinals of round 18, the Battle52 competitive grassroots series. We use Gravy Garage cars and or Gravy Garage physics using custom cars. So every 2 weeks, we go ahead and do a competition, with every week being every other week being qualifying. So after this, the winner, whoever wins, will get to select the next track. And then we'll do qualifying next Tuesday. For the follow JN, if you're interested in driving with us, go ahead and head over to the Battle52 Facebook page. Send us a message and we'll send you a driver's application. Currently, we have 16 drivers, which is our max, but we do hang on to your driver applications in case one opens up. From time to time, we do have drivers leave, or some step down and say, hey, I want to judge, or do commentary or whatever. So. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Transcendence in the lead. Coming up to this first initiation. Good initiation by Transcendence. Drowning Turtle closing that gap. Transcendence inside clip coming up on this outer zone. good transitions through the Manji. No issues at all. Giant Turtle making sure to close that proximity through the decel zone. Transcendence coming up against the wall. Judges were looking for big stop points here. Through that last inside clip, Giant Turtle closing the gap, reeling him back in. Very good run. Alright, driver's going to switch positions here. Drowning Turtle will lead. See how he plays in the lead position. And drivers are off. Transcendence is in the chase. Drowning Turtle leading. Transcendence looks like he's going to stay on the proximity, stay right on the door and initiate with him, which he does. Giant Turtle, good inside clip there. Transcendence following his line perfectly. Good transitions by both drivers. This Manji section is very difficult to make sure you stay on the correct line. Giant Turtle coming through this decel zone. Transcendence closing that gap, reeling him back in. Up into that wall. And inside clip. Flawless run by both drivers. I'm not sure. This is going to be a tough one. Very, very hard. Hard to call there. I didn't see any mistakes or corrections by any of the drivers. We're currently waiting for the judge's decision between the semifinal battle of Transcendence and Drowning Turtle.
Alright, it's one more time.
One more time. All right. There it is, one more time. So both drivers will reset here and get ready to go. She says all I can do with pro cars right now is a 360 at the start of the line. Don't worry, Patience. Pretty much the same way. Luckily, we don't use pro cars here. These are just gravy garage cars. So not as much power. If you're used to driving gravy garage cars, you can definitely compete in our series all day long. There you go, use the Mad S13 all the time. There's plenty of drivers here that enjoy using the Mad S13, and a lot of these cars may actually use those physics as well. I myself, I use the Ready A86 physics on my A86 that I'm using currently. Prior to that, I used the 200SX Alex physics on my car. So it's all based off of preference. Once your car is physics swapped, then it just goes through tech, where we go through, we make sure everything checks out. Make sure nothing crazy is going on. Looks like both drivers have opted for those fresh set of tires. And coming up to the start line now. This is the one more time battle for the semifinals. First round was too close to call, so they're going to run it again. Transcendence in the lead, Drowning Turtle in chase. Transcendence driving the S14, Drowning Turtle driving Z33. And here we go. We have a high-speed initiation here. Rumble strips are off limits, so if they do hit the rumble strips, that is a tire out. Transcendence carrying good speed, great inside clip there coming around. Right on the outside line through the transition section. Into the decel zone. Drowning Turtle closing that gap through this decel zone. Coming up against the wall. Both initiate same time. Transcendence closes that gap. and into that last inside clip. Good runs by both drivers. We'll see what happens when they switch. Drivers are reset. Lights going off. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Transcendence maintaining that pressure on Drowning Turtle. Pushing towards Drowning Turtle right on the inside line. Very good inside clip. Through the Manji section. The Manji section is probably the hardest section on the track. Carrying very good angle through that last inside clip. Transition right up against the wall. And finishing it out. Good run by both drivers. Looks like Transcendence may have had a little bit more proximity in that chase run. We'll see what the judges say. Both drivers, overall, great showing.
All right, we're gonna go with Transcendence.
It is. Transcendence gets the win. Very good. Transcendence, solid performer, always comes out top performer there. All right, so next up on the second round of semifinals, it'll be myself and Mr. Nick Stacy. It's Mr. Nick Stacy leading, and myself in the chase for the first run. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the driver chat. I'll see y'all later.
Alrighty, so I lost. Yeah, his car was a lot quicker on the his car just quicker in the lead. It was pretty tough to keep up with him, but it was a fun run. It was fun going against him twice, getting the one more time. So, but it is what it is. It was a fun battle. I enjoyed that. So we're waiting on dude named Dave and Nick Stacy. We're gonna see what these two drivers can throw down, and then we're gonna go compete for third, try and get third place. So let's see how this battle goes. See who is leading and who is chasing first. Alrighty, so we're gonna have dude named Dave in the lead and Nick Stacy in the chase first. Looks like our drone camera is cutting the lap, and it's not gonna count. So he may need to start his lap again. Alright, here we go. We got dude named Dave and Mr. Nick Stacy heading up to the line. This is going to be a good battle. We're going to see what these two drivers can throw down. I'm rooting for Dave here, hoping he gets the victory and goes to the finals. Alright, here we go. The light is off. Nick Stacy taking the lead. Dude named Dave in the chase. And Dave is a little behind. But it looks like he caught back up. Oh, looks like Dave has him understeer and straightened up on his chase. That is unfortunate. Overall, clean run by both drivers, minus Dave understeering going into that inner clip and and straightening up. Yeah, patient. It's because he didn't use the gutter drift technique or the late brake technique. So that's why that happened right there. If anybody's familiar with Initial D, you'll catch my reference. Alrighty, so we got Dave in the lead in the 8-6, and then we got Mr. Nick Stacy in the chase in the prelude, and they are off. Nick Stacy right there saying, I'm on your door already on the run up, and he is literally right there on his bumper. And here they go into the initiation. Dave coming into that inner clip, but Nick also kind of falling behind, but Dave straightening up right there in the lead. And I think that might solidify the victory for Nick. We will have to see what happens. Nick right there with Dave, and they're coming into the last inside clip, and that will complete those runs. And I think we're going to end up seeing Nick Stacy take this one, just because it looked like Dave straightened up on both his lead and his chase. But that's my opinion. Maybe the judges saw something else.
All right, we're going with Nick Stacy.
Alrighty. You running third and fourth? Or are y'all running for second first?
Let's run third and fourth.
Okay, I will hop back in. Well, somebody's gonna have to do commentary. It's me and Dave.
Hey.
Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
2 judges is fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. I got
Alright,
this.
I would just
give
go
them
let
the
I would just
decision.
go let him know.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's get set up here. He's not prepared to do commentary. Alrighty. Let's see if these boys are set up and ready to rock. Okay, here we go. We got Drowning Turtle and Dude Named Dave for third and fourth place. We got Drowning Turtle sitting on the line. We're waiting for Dave to get tires, get pulled up here. Alright. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4th place. Let's see who can take it home. Coming into initiation. Decent fill of outer zone 1, a little off from the lead. Dave's putting in some pretty good proximity in the chase. Little bit of a straight in there from Dave. Coming into inner clip 2. Tyler kind of punted that. Oh, Dave's surge is pretty good in the chase. Coming into the finish. Not a bad run for 3rd and 4th. See what they can do for run number 2. What? All right, here we go. Run number 2. Oh, I get it. All right, initiation. Pretty good lead run from Dave so far. Tyler's a little far back in the chase. Dave's laying down a really solid lead, kind of watching out there, coming into inner clip 2. Straightens through inner clip 2. If Tyler can hold it together, I think he'll take home 3rd place this week. Let's see what the judges think. Overall, pretty good battle. I think Dave's got a little too much grip put in his car this week. Might need to dial it back. I'm a little sad I didn't get that initial D reference at first. At first, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about water?
Alrighty, so the judges do have a decision. The win for that one is going to go to Turtle.
All right. Drowning Turtle takes 3rd place.
Unfortunately, it did look like Dave did straight on his lead run, which then would make it a 0, so the win goes to Turtle.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right. Drowning Turtle will take 3rd, and let's find out between Transcendence and Nick Stacy who is taken 1st. I hope not. No, I need to go back and judge this last run.
Alrighty. We are
All
back.
right. Congrats. Congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
Makes me feel better that I lost to you. At least you podiumed.
Yeah, man. Transcendence's car is so freaking fast, dude. I should have caught on that, like, I needed to leave the light early
Yeah.
in my chase. Because I think I would have beat him if I would. Well, maybe. I don't know, dude. He's such a good.
From a judging standpoint, watching those runs, I think you in your chase had a really good chase. If you just had that proximity
Yeah.
closer in, I think you would have had him. Because I
Yeah.
think you were a lot smoother in your chase, but he had you on the proximity all day.
Yeah, dude. He's so freaking fast, man. Like his
Yeah.
car's quick, but yeah, it was
Good runs.
it was
Yeah, that
fun.
was a really good battle. Dave, I think you're a little too gripped up there, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
What happened, by the way, Dave?
fun.
Because I didn't see you having this issue like early on. Did you change something?
No, no, I loaded the same tune.
This is the second run you've straightened up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just,
It could be. I'm not sure. Maybe initiation portion, not carrying enough speed.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, here we go. We got the last battle of the night. We got Transcendence versus Nick Stacy. Transcendence in the lead. Transcendence, as we all know, an extremely quick driver, and coupled with being fast, he's also very consistent and doesn't really leave much to judge against. He's just a good driver. But we also have Nick Stacy over here, who is also a very consistent driver and has a very fast car. So we're gonna see what these drivers can do. Alrighty, here we go. And Transcendence is off. Nick Stacy's off for the last battle of the night.
Here we go. This should be a really good battle. Nick Stacy always coming to perform.
Yeah, he does. Transcendence already looking extremely consistent. Oh, but it does look like Transcendence straightened a little bit, but it also looked like Nick Stacy straightened a little bit as well. We're gonna have to see what the judges say. Transcendence missing that inside clip, and Nick Stacy having to correct a little bit because of that line change with Transcendence. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what the judges say about that. I'm not sure if you caught that either, Dave. It looked like Transcendence straightened out on the straightaway.
No, so I didn't see the I didn't catch the straighten. It looked like a late initiation though.
Your mic is definitely on. I got you, man. Alrighty, here we go. Nick Stacy taking the lead slot, and let's see how this night ends. Nick Stacy throwing it into the first inner clip, dropping one tire, dropping another tire, but still holding that line. Throwing massive angle into that second inside clip, and going into the outside zone by the wall into the last inner clip. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know who has the advantage. Yeah, I'm not sure who took that, but we'll have to wait and see. This is why I'm not a judge, man. I have a hard time deciding who takes the win. Yeah, Patient Zero, appreciate the follow, man. Sorry, we didn't catch that earlier, but yeah, we appreciate it. If you're interested in driving at all, man, let us know. Or over on Facebook, you can send us a message, and we'll ask you a couple questions. And yeah.
All right. First place is gonna be
Transcendence. Transcendence taking the win. Can you give us a reason why?
Overall, just a cleaner run. His chase run was a lot smoother, held proximity. Not really very much deduction on either run from him. However, Nick Stacy's chase run punted inner clip 1, punted inner clip 2, and dropped a tire in outer 3.
On his chase run?
On his chase run.
Okay. Alrighty, well there we have it. Good run from two really good drivers. Transcendence showing that he seems to be an AI robot and not actually a real person. We might need to investigate that a little bit and see if he's real. But yeah, clearly my eyes are broken, and that's why I'm not the judge. So
well, I think he just had a perfect event, qualified first and won.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he did he win last week as well?
I wish I could tell you.
I think he did. I think he did win. I think he won last week.
Yeah.
See if we
Well,
can get him.
Yeah, let's get Transcendence over here. Let me go get him. Let's go interview him.
Alright, so we can get some insider secrets from Transcendence.
Let's see if he sounds like a robot.
Alrighty, we're gonna wait on Transcendence over here to finish his run, and then we're gonna talk to him a little bit about how he felt the night went, what brought him to victory. Hey, Transcendence. Hey, congratulations on the win, man. How'd the run go? What, oh man, I'm back on.
Oh, my bad, hold on.
You're good, man. Alright, there we go. How'd it go, man? Like, what went into the run and stuff?
Last run definitely was a little sketch just on the lead. I thought that my initiation was a little bit wonky, but then thankfully collected right before that second outer zone. Only dropped, I think it was like just a tire for just a split second. But after that, just tried to stay consistent as possible and throw as many heaters as I could on the chase.
Yeah, it was looking good, man. I think you were a really consistent driver tonight. I went up against you, and yeah, you were driving really well. I've been calling you the AI robot all night because you've just been really consistent. Did you win last week as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Alrighty, that's 2 in a row, man. So somebody needs to dethrone this guy.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be Dave, honestly. Man's a bullet. I'm telling you. You just gotta, I'm telling you, raise the back end up.
We may need to call in the Tom Brady of Battle52 and get Parker in here. Start
Do it.
driving again. And get Transcendence out of here.
Do it. I wanna do
I'll let him,
I'll fight Parker
keep
in
going on his James Dean streak. How about that?
there.
Yeah, first it was Parker, and now we got Transcendence coming in here. So, yeah, good runs tonight. It was a fun battle between you and
Yeah,
I,
it
and
was.
it was fun watching you tonight.
Thank you. It was
So
fun watching everybody. Actually, it was and I know it was a tough track. So like seeing all the people that were really trying, putting down some good runs. It was definitely fun to watch.
yeah. Alrighty, well that should close it out for the night. I appreciate you coming over here, man. But yeah, that should do it for I believe round 18. Aaron, Dave, anybody else got anything?
I'm good.
Look forward to see what the next track pick is.
Yeah, I am too.
I have.